It's time for another round of Karens. You know, those people that like asking for your managers and like causing massive problems because they have no better things to do in their life. Welcome back to Completely Stupid, the show about stupid people doing completely stupid things. And hey, just want to say, thanks for the support over the past month. It's actually been pretty crazy to say the least. I'm just here doing my own thing, talking about these random clips I grab from other channels and across the internet, and you guys are just here watching, so thanks for that. Let's get into the clips, eh? So as this person was trying to get their bag down off of the upper shelf on the airplane, they end up accidentally hitting someone else's daughter, and when the mother asked her to apologize in a slightly aggressive manner, she instead argue backs about it.
It was possible to smack my daughter with their big ass backpack.
I would have if they would have been hostile, but
It was rude. It was rude. Now, but he was like,
I'm not the one. Well, I'm not. I served in the military. I'm scared.
so did we.
Yeah. Settle. Settle down.
Nobody doing it, you didn't give a fuck. That was the fact of you and you're going to hell, bitch.
Okay. Good on you. Way to actually
Now do it again about what the fuck happened.
Okay. David, stay out of it. You're not supposed to. I would have said sorry, and I was going to, but then she got nasty. So that's the way I am.
If you're going to say sorry in the first place or apologize, then why didn't you just do it? Yeah, maybe the mother shouldn't have been a bit rude towards you, but let's be realistic here. You just accidentally hit her kid. No duh, the mother's gonna be slightly upset. Heck, I'd be surprised if the mother wasn't upset. So maybe just accept the fact that, yep, I just hit a kid. Someone else's kid, that mother's not happy with me, I should just say sorry and move on with my life and not get in an argument with them, because that is completely pointless and really, really dumb. Like, you don't come out of this looking like the good person you think you are, you just come out looking like an absolute asshole. For some reason or another, this person decided to start recording in a bit of a public meeting. Whilst she's doing that, a pair of people weren't exactly happy about that and decides to try and hit her and snatch her phone out of her hand and breaks it. Here's what happens.
Turn it around.
Don't touch me! I have it on video.
And now she's recording us too.
We're in a public space.
You're not the victim.
Consequences. It's okay, sweetie. You can assault somebody. It's okay,
She's
sweetie.
the victim. She should be in cuffs already.
Susan Swander.
The one who just lied and said she didn't touch her.
I hope you took the effort to potentially, I don't, like, push charges or something? I don't know. It's just a sucky situation. The police officer clearly isn't trying to figure out the problems properly and just seems to be just like, oh yeah, and believing the other person that's there a part of that story. It sucks. Also, though, the other person could get in a bit of trouble for just directly lying when, well, the recording shows that that person's also right next to the Karen, and I don't know, it's just a bit of a sticky situation. It's very, very unfortunate, and hopefully you get your way. Here we got a Karen holding up a line because she's trying to get a bunch of details and stuff because apparently her order was done slightly wrong. It's just some big mess and she decides to hold up the entire drive-thru even though it's a broad daylight. She could probably go inside and deal with it a lot easier that way, but here we are.
Ma'am, you got to move this car. Just you can gather that information, but you're holding up everybody else here.
She doesn't want to give me the information.
I know, but you can get it from her. You got to move your car out of the
She
way.
doesn't want to give it to me.
She already has the drinks. She want more stuff
Whatever.
for $5.
Hey, can you please
It
move
was
your car?
$13 if in case you didn't know. And I didn't get a receipt.
Yeah, I know, but you're holding up all this
Where's my
traffic. You can get all that. You
Just
got to
tell her
walk
to
out of
give
the
me her
car.
name so I can make the complaint properly. When I make
Oh,
the
can you
complaint,
give her a name?
Yeah,
Yes.
Jessica.
Jessica. There you
and
go.
what's the other person's name? What's the other person's name?
What's the other person's name? Just give her a name so she can move this car out of here.
What's the other person's name?
Chiquita.
Chiquita, yeah.
C-H. How do you spell it?
I mean, come on, you can figure it out.
How do you
Chiquita.
spell it?
You're being very
How
rude.
do you
You're
spell
being
it?
absolutely rude.
Just being an
You're being absolutely rude.
How
You're
do-
holding up all this traffic.
That's all
You
right.
are.
The cops are coming.
No, it's not all right.
She didn't
Move
give me
your
her
car.
name.
God, just... I don't get these type of people. Okay, maybe this clip was something recorded in, like, 2020 and recently has been circulating around. But even then, it's just like... I don't get... Okay, A, if this Karen was just supposedly after the names of the employees and the employees just refused to give them their names even though the Karen's clearly refusing to leave, I don't know why they didn't either give them fake names that didn't match anything, or B, just give them their names so this person can hurry up and get out of the drive-thru, because isn't it like one of those things where you want to get people through a drive-thru as quick as you can because you don't want people waiting there forever for their meals, because, you know, it's meant to be a convenient way to go through. I don't know, it just seems like the Karen is just a complete ass, and the employees are, not 100% sure if they're doing the right thing in the situation, at least to try and get rid of the Karen quicker. I don't know, but still stupid. So here we have a lady who's going to the bank to make some form of transaction. And apparently at some point either the passport had their name misspelled with an additional R, or the name that was put into the bank system was missing the letter R one of the additional times it was appearing in the passport. And because the passport was new, the bank decided to call the police on her because they assumed that she is trying to commit some form of fraud with some fake passport.
That's good. Did you guys call the police on me? You called the police on me? For what?
I'll speak to you in a second, okay? Do you want to just go with one officer? Here, come with me. Come this way.
They called the police on me for the first time in my life. It's not okay. It's not okay.
Well, like, we'll get this figured out.
Why didn't they come and talk to me and ask me a question, calling the police on me? Why?
I'm not sure, I wasn't here, right?
Okay, ask your
We're
question.
just here to make sure that everything.
What is your name? Yeah, monsieur, what's your name?
Right here.
C'est ça, comme d'habitude, la discrimination dans ce pays, j'en ai marre. Demande-moi des questions. Tu connais même pas les règles du Canada, c'est les nouveaux passeports qui ont été émis en août-mai 2003.
On va aller juste là. Okay, so I guess there's 2 R's in your name, but they only had 1, so they were concerned about that. Okay, we understand that's a common mistake. People could easily make a mistake, or they could have made a mistake. So essentially, what we're looking into now is the passport. So it looks like a brand new one. So essentially, all we're doing is confirming that it's not a forged passport. Once we get that confirmed that it's not, you're going to be on your way. Okay?
A forged
So
passport.
I understand that you're upset with everything that happened. If you don't want to use that bank anymore, that's up to you. You can do what you want with that. Okay? Do you have any questions?
Can I have my passport back and my IDs and stuff?
Yeah, we're going to get that back as long as everything checks out. Okay? So we're just making sure everything's legit, and then you're going to be on your way. You can have all your stuff back. Okay?
Man, wow, that'd be a horrible experience to deal with. Like, yeah, I'm not 100% sure how to really approach this one. From what I can gather from the clip, it seems to be a case where the spelling of that person's name, it was misspelled in the bank system or misspelled on the passport, one of the two, most likely in the bank system, and because it didn't quite line up, it was assumed that it was a fake of some sorts, which, jeez, that's just, don't they have a better form of verification system on to make sure certain passports are real or not, or do they always have to call the police for this type of thing? Because this could cause so many issues, and I hope that whoever the bank teller was made some form of way to appeal for this mess, because yeah, that's wow. Here we have a very drunk driving manager guy who was not letting these people out without trying to charge them extra for apparently staying 2 minutes over the time limit for the 75 cents point, even though they actually haven't.
I have the ticket, says 1202.
I know. That's why I say you got here. You don't need to videotape.
It's okay, yep, just for the sake of this. I mean, honestly, so if you're here between 0 minutes to 30 minutes, it's 75 cents.
But if you're here for 1 extra minute.
We're not.
We weren't. We were here for 28.
This is what I want you to put. Did you videotape, man? Because I know you got a camera.
What are you asking right now?
I'm asking because apparently she needs to videotape.
Don't worry about the
I don't mind
videotape.
because you guys are on video too. So it's okay.
Okay.
Are you drunk right now?
No, what I'm saying is
100%.
You.
Can I see that ticket?
it's just
You seem
1202.
impaired,
Can I see
sir.
that ticket?
And then what?
12:02. We
Okay.
got here at 12:02.
I understand
We
that point.
listen to me.
I am.
Then we are checking out
Wow.
at 12:30, sir. That is 28 minutes.
I understand.
0 to
Okay,
30
so-
minutes
and
is
we-
75
and we-
cents.
and we-
What I'm
Why
telling
is this
you-
rocket science to you?
No, it's not rocket science. I can do math. But do you understand what I'm telling you?
30 minus
No,
28.
I know that. You don't have to do that. What I'm saying, do you understand my side?
No.
No!
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Because I'm not saying you're not listening to me. But can I say my point?
Yeah.
Sure.
All right. Without.
We were here
Please.
at 12:02. I'm saying it for the video.
This dude's super drunk.
I'm being
Yeah,
patient.
sir, you are.
This is what I'm telling you.
1202.
How I do this.
1202.
And that's when you got in there.
Exactly.
Cool.
So, and then we pulled up
What
here
I
at
do-
12:29. Actually.
Yes. What I do is I put that same
All
time.
right, let's call an
in there
officer.
with- You can call an officer. It's
Or
fine.
something, just something. Yeah, you said we're
What
on
I'm
video right now.
saying, what I'm
That shows us
saying-
right there what time we pulled up to this
What?
window.
No, I'm just trying to tell you my side.
Just open
What
the gate.
is your
Just
side,
open the
dude?
gate.
Let us out of here.
I'll let you out.
Thank you.
It's not a
Thank you. Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
Genuine what in the world? I really don't get what this guy's trying to get at here. Like, I genuinely believe he is probably drunk or high, maybe a mixture of both, and he's just come to work and is now just causing a mess because, well, he's not exactly, able to think correctly here. But clearly, from what the people are saying, they got it there at like 12:02. That's probably the time on the ticket, and currently it's 12:28, meaning that, yeah, it's not even been 30 minutes yet. They're still under the 30 minutes limit, so they can leave. It's not that much of a problem. Like, man, I'm so glad that most parking garages here have become more automated. It's like, oh yeah, there's a thing at the door. It will scan your license plate, and then lets you in, and then on your way out you just go to a machine, you type in your license plate, it will gather how long you've been in there, you pay for it, and then it's done. There's no person who's going to be a complete asshat about it. It's all just a very simple thing that won't cause too many problems. Like, it's probably the one of those things that I'm glad is automated, because we can get around people who are just asshats. Short clip here where a DoorDash driver makes a delivery and gets no tip, and is not really happy about it.
Hi, it's saying 0 for the tip. Was there a cash tip? Loser.
I'm going to be 100% honest. From an outsider looking in, from someone who lives in Australia where tipping culture isn't exactly a thing. Like, with DoorDash and Uber Eats here, you can tip, but it's like one of those things that doesn't really happen that often, and ultimately people aren't exactly that upset when they don't get a tip. It's just one of those questions. Like, I think it's weird to always expect a tip, like, every time. It's one of those things, like, just make it a part of the normal price of the actual product itself. Stop forcing me to put an extra bit of money on after I've already made the calculations to go, oh, this is how much it's going to cost me. But at the same time, if I'm getting fast food, I will make the trip out myself and drive there myself. So, yeah. I ultimately wish that most people would get paid via their main wage, a livable actual wage, not have to rely on tips, but that's clearly not how it's going to go in America at this point in time. So for those of you who do live in America, what are your thoughts on tips? Genuinely. This pair of Karens have got a new fridge delivered to them, but it turns out that, oh wait, they don't have any way to actually take this inside, so when they need help, what do you think they do? Yes, they take the approach of lying down in front of the person's tires who just dropped off the fridge, expecting that would help.
Look at this crazy shit, man. Like, for real, bro. She want me to hit her.
No, I just want you to put the refrigerator in the house. We can't lift that thing. We don't even have a dolly.
I don't know what you're thinking. Clearly not with your head. You're thinking with your body, because you put your body in front of the tire hoping it'll stop the guy from moving anywhere. That's such a weird way to do this. We don't have a dolly. We don't have any way to actually lift this. You could have, like, maybe asked nicely, maybe offered like, hey, if you could help us put it in the position, I'll pay you X money extra, or just do something that isn't just forcing the guy to stay there because you're putting your life on the line. Genuinely speaking, a dumb decision. Hey, we got a Karen who's extremely upset because her coupon no longer functions, mainly because it's expired or they no longer accept these coupons anymore. Most likely because the coupon expired. Anyway, they decided to get the manager out and they were hyper aggressive against these people, so one of them decided to start recording, and here's what happens.
Please.
Can you please just calm down?
Stop, Matt, please.
Miss.
You know what? You're not going to disrespect me.
Nobody disrespects
I got your employer recording me. For what? Go ahead, record me. You came out. You don't even know what you're even talking about. You're right here.
This lady's coming in. I'm trying to resolve. She's got an attitude.
What are you trying to resolve that you weren't here for?
Can you please
I'm
just
not going
go?
to have your employee recording me. I'm actually calling the
Can you
police.
please just go?
No, I'm calling the police. You want to have your employee record me?
Because you're being a little
I was
ridiculous.
trying to resolve the situation and you just gave me an attitude straight off the bat, so.
I don't even know who you are, ghetto boy. You know what? I
Yes.
don't care. I asked for a
Yes.
manager,
Okay.
and that's all I asked for.
Miss, how
Ghetto
old are you?
boy.
None
Okay.
of your business.
I think you're old enough
You
to
recorded
be.
me.
I promise
You
you.
And walk
recorded me
away.
too.
When the cops
you're
come,
old
if
enough
you
to
really
go
call the
and
cops,
walk away.
I
like,
didn't call myself.
I got.
I think
It's all
you're
right.
We like to call ourselves too. We're both tired of you.
Okay. All right. I didn't give you an
I asked for
attitude,
a
so.
manager. It's a number. It's all I asked for. I don't know who
Okay,
you are.
the manager is right here, bro.
Can
you go in the back, please?
15
It's
years
fine.
old.
Okay.
Okay,
I'm
ghetto
19.
boy. Over what? A receipt? I asked for the manager's number. It's all I asked for.
I was gonna give it to you.
And now I'm being recorded by a ghetto ass prick.
Please go in the back.
I will.
Okay.
Can we talk outside?
Not if they.
It's actually my right. So I work here, so this is my right
That's
to
great.
record.
Okay, and I'm gonna.
I know my right.
back, please.
I got a kiss. No problem.
Talk outside, please.
No problem.
Sorry, bro. We got a Karen here. I don't know what to say.
Miss, I don't know what the problem is, but if it's over $3, this is a little
This
ridiculous.
has nothing to do with $3. And there's nothing to do with him. He wasn't even out here.
I was trying to
You wanna
resolve the
report me?
situation, but
Resolve what? What are you trying to resolve?
you're the one
Please tell
talking to me crazy. I'm actually
Please tell
not
me
even
what you're
talking to
trying
you
to
rude.
resolve. Coming out here the way you are. Talking to me saying, you get out of here.
I didn't even say that to
didn't
you
say that.
at
Miss,
all.
you need to go.
Really? I did?
Miss,
Crazy, yo.
I assume that calling someone a ghetto boy is a potential racist thing type deal. I don't know. But still, it's just kind of wild. This is how your reaction is to just a coupon no longer functioning. I mean, I'm sure you could read the coupon itself and it would have an expiry date right there to tell you that, hey, it no longer functions. I mean, yeah, it's annoying. You had this coupon that could get you a nice deal, but unfortunately, because you took too long to use it, it no longer works. And that's sad. But this is not how you treat people in any way, shape, or reason. Like, it's really ridiculous. This is how you react when a coupon no longer functions. It's not the end of the world, lady. It really isn't. Just move on with your life. Here we go, Karen is extremely upset about something that occurred through the drive-thru for some reason or another. Anyway, she's holding up the line by arguing with one of the drive-thru workers, and the person behind her decides to start recording her and then pokes fun at her.
You're holding up the line there, Karen.
Shut the f up, you bitch. Record me all you want to before I spit on you.
Oh no, Karen. Is that saliva out your mouth there, Karen?
I'm automatically a Karen because I walked up to
No,
the
Karen, you're holding up the line. I need my McChicken and my McNuggets. Get out the line there, Karen. I'm gonna need my McChicken, my fries, and my drink. Get out the way there, Karen.
Shut up, you fat bitch.
Oh shit, stop that, Karen. I need my food to get more fatter, Karen. Watch out the way there, Karen. No, Karen, you're holding up the line there, Karen. Yeah, get out of here now, Karen. Thank you very much there. Forward on.
You're the Karen in my business, you stupid bitch.
Forward on with those gun fingers there, Karen.
You're lucky I'm not at work.
All right, Karen.
Man, I just love people like this. It's just like, oh yeah, oh my god, it's a Karen. Let me just poke the bear. Let's see how hard I can poke the bear without it killing me, basically. Oh man, she goes off her head. She's obviously had a bad day of something or ate something horrible. Like something's not going her way right now. And this person just poking her is peeving her right off. She's going right up aisle 9 with that anger. Here we got a Karen who doesn't understand the concept of you can only use a single coupon per purchase, and so is trying to insist on getting a cookie for free using one coupon, which is already making use of another coupon to get her meal for a slightly cheaper price. And even though the worker points out an easy way that she can do to get both coupons now, she just still wants to do it her way.
So I can give you the number to our manager. That's about
Well,
all
don't give me the cookie, but I could call there and tell them to make sure they give a cookie if it says free cookie in the coupon. You don't have to give it to you if you don't want to. It's just chocolate chip. It doesn't say a specific day or a specific time.
Wait, so yeah, but it says one coupon per customer, right?
Free cookie with every purchase, one chocolate chip.
Yeah, so we can't give it to you with this purchase, but if you want to come back
It's
in.
on the coupon.
Okay, I'm sorry,
Do you know
ma'am,
what?
but like.
Do you know what? I will buy her cookie. Okay? You can put.
Well, did you want me to buy it? I don't know.
It doesn't
I
make
will buy
sense
her
when it's a
cookie.
coupon. I'll buy her cookie. Okay? You
I was just trying to explain to you what it was.
Okay.
I
So can I have it? Let me hand the cookie. What the hell's wrong with you?
Come on, we got children here.
That's all right. I'll take the sandwich. Thank you.
No, you cannot take the sandwich if you didn't pay for it.
Okay. Why are you sitting there then let the cookie go.
Go ring her door.
Charge me. I got a coupon for this though. You gotta take that one.
Sorry guys, I'll do it in a moment. Alright.
Let's see.
Is she just so desperately stubborn that she has to go through it her way? She has to use both coupons in this single transaction. She doesn't have to use any additional effort to actually make a purchase for this cookie, even though not only did someone offer just to straight up buy the cookie for her to move on with her day, but also the worker told her a way to deal with this. Just like, hey, make this purchase, go back to the end of the line, come through again, buy the cookie, use your coupon there. Ha, problem solved. Like, he literally pointed out the exact way to make use of two separate coupons. I do query why you didn't just make why you didn't complete the current purchase and start a new purchase and just have the cookie go through on that one for a new coupon if that's really what you're going to do. But at the end of the day, I guess I can understand that you've got to do things a certain way to make it so that you don't get in trouble too much. But still, funny nevertheless, the stubborn behavior behind this person. Here we have a Kevin and a Karen who's made an order at a McDonald's and has not gotten their tartar sauce they requested to have with the order when they got their order. So rather than go up to the counter and ask for, hey, we didn't get our sauce, can we get our 2 tartar sauce, please? They start going off at who they assume to have been a minimum wage worker.
Excuse me. 712?
When I ordered, we ordered 2 sides of tartar sauce.
Okay, what sort of said one?
We ordered 2 sides of tartar sauce and chef of sauce, so I walk the other side.
Okay, you have to
Let
pay
the
for it.
grown man earn his minimum wage, Scott. Fuck the tartar
I make more than
I
you
make-
mistake.
Fuck you. Scott,
Listen,
How much do you make?
I'm gonna have
How much do you make?
Scott,
I'm gonna have you escorted
I make
from the store.
$35 an hour.
I'm
But,
gonna have you
you know,
escorted from the store.
why don't you go fuck yourself?
fucking
Don't come back to my store.
You're fucking-
Your store!
Don't come back to my store.
Mr.
Get out.
McDonald!
Get out, white trash.
Mr.
Get out, white trash. Yeah. Go fuck yourself. Get out, white trash. Please, please. I need to have somebody escorted from my store, please.
I'm gonna get their license plate as well.
Yo, we are not.
Jeez, man, just why are people like this? Just like, oh yeah, I'm not getting what I want immediately. We're gonna be aggressive towards them, and then we're gonna brag about the fact that I make $35 an hour. Yeah, cool, mate. Cool, absolutely amazing, man. Gotta praise your wage. Whoa, wait a minute. You're talking to the guy who is the owner of this franchise, of this like store area, that he's the current head honcho of this store. Uh-oh, I think he might be making more per hour than you. Based upon an article from the start of this year, it's estimated that on average, a franchise owner will make a profit of $150,000 per year. That's the money that they get for themselves. So let's say we assume they work an average 38 hourly week. We convert that by the year, that's an average hourly rate of $75 US. Buddy, here you are bragging about your money, but then here's the owner over here who could brag far more about his money if he so choose to. But he doesn't, because he isn't a fucking asshole like you. For some reason or another, this Karen ended up talking to this police officer here and ends up in a bit of an argument with them.
Don't come over here and get up in my face and try to get confrontational with me. Okay? So why don't you turn around and go back where you came from?
I'm right here.
Well, I don't like you right here, and I didn't ask you to come over here. So is there anything else you needed?
No.
Then turn around and go about your way.
I'm not going to turn around and go away.
Well, I guess neither am I then. You want to have an argument? We'll have an argument. Am I being ridiculous? No, I think you were being ridiculous, and now you're getting your ass called out, so now you want to keep going. You don't know when to shut the fuck up.
I simply asked you if I had a problem with
And I told you what my fucking problem was. You want to keep going? Because I can have a long list of fucking problems.
Again, I told you where you take it over.
And I told you where you could fucking go.
I'm really curious on how they got here in the first place. Did they call the police for some other reason? Or maybe potentially they were annoying to someone else and someone called the police on them? I don't know. This is a very curious one, to say the least. Oh well, I guess we don't have much answer to this one.